Hey YouTube, this is the Charizard Authority. Here in the next few months, I will try to show some of the uncut sheets that I've bought here recently. I've actually brought in several sheets. There's I think 10 different ones that I pulled in. I'm going to start out with this one. I'm just going to add it onto the uncut sheet series. This is probably one of the coolest sheets that I've ever gotten. Maybe not the most expensive, but many of you know of these uncut 3x3s that you can get, that you could have got from Burger King, and usually they're perforated and you can tear them out to single cards. Well, this is actually an uncut sheet of 1, 2, 3, all 20 sheets. So the entire set of there's 180 cards, which makes this sheet gigantic. I don't even backing up. I had to make a special tube for this one because it's much larger than the other ones. Generally, I think they're 27 by 40 inches or something like that. This is 36 inches by 5 feet. It's the only sheet that I know of like this for Burger King. That's true. There's no perforation or anything like that. All 180 cards are on here. And included as well is the entire 150, I believe, Mews in this. It's at least the 150 Pokemon complete. I'm pretty sure there's a Mew somewhere in here, but I don't want to say that there is and there not be. But as far as I know, this is the only sheet that has all 150 cards on it. And if you can tell, it's a lot longer. It's more extended on the long side. So I'm not really sure how they printed this out, or for what reasons. I know that this wasn't. These were different types of cards. Yes, there's the Mew. I'm sure some of you guys saw that, but I was over here looking at an array of cards in the wrong direction. So this sheet has all 151 Pokemon on it, including 2 Charizards and 2 Pikachu. There's several cards that there's duplicates of. You can see the color bars along the right side, built all the way up to the edge pretty much. So I imagine this is one of the biggest sheets ever printed. The backs, I mean, it's pretty much exactly like you would expect. Let me come on to this end where there's more light. You got your color bars on the left. There's everything else. Now, I paid a lot for this sheet just because I really wanted it. Probably more than anybody else would pay. I paid, I think it was $250. Mainly because I'd never seen one like this before. The guy said he was thinking about keeping this one just because his son or somebody, really liked it because of how big it was and the great shape it was in and all the Pokemon on it. That offered him $250 and he jumped right on it. So the same guy sold me a lot of other sheets. I've got at least 4 different base sheets. Some of you know I did pick up the base test sheet, as it's so called, the one that was deemed fake by the manager. This one is slightly different. It does have color bars and a few other things that make me want to think it's real. I still don't know about that. I want to believe what the manager says because the holofull is exactly the same as the one that she said was fake. But I'm going to look into it for myself, and I'm actually going to get a high-powered magnification and look at the printing process because you can't fake that. There's other sheets too, some really cool ones that I've never seen where there's parts of the card or parts of the color missing and stuff like that. That's just a few of the items that you can be looking forward to in the next upcoming sheet videos. And I'll just add it on. I know I've already did the finale technically, but I'll just add them on as an extended series, and hopefully you guys will enjoy them. I know I was probably a little long-winded on the talking part of this one, but just stay tuned. And for all of you who've been participating in the giveaways, I really appreciate that. For the most part, I don't get anything out of it other than advertising and stuff like that, but a lot of you step up, you go and purchase stuff, which is really cool, and I appreciate the support for all that. Thanks again, and I hope you enjoyed this sheet that I've shown, and they're pretty stoked about me showing a few more of them. Thanks.